Psyllium is a natural soluble fiber derived from the husk of the herb Plantago ovata, of Asian origin, which belongs to the group of gums and mucilages. Its fiber is hygroscopic, that is, it absorbs water, and when mixed with liquids it can increase up to 20 times its size, forming a kind of paste that cleanses the intestinal walls, transports toxins and waste, and has an excellent laxative effect but without causing diarrhea or abdominal pain. Kindly like this video, leave a comment, share with friends, and also make sure to hit the subscribe button before we dive into what Psyllium Husk can do for you. Thank you. What is psyllium for? Psyllium is known as a mild laxative. Its action begins already in the stomach, where it joins partially digested food, continuing towards the intestine, where it absorbs excess water, softening the stool while stimulating its normal action. In the face of good intestinal function, the body is able to maintain healthy cells and tissues, fight infection and reduce inflammation. The adequate consumption of psyllium helps in the treatment of constipation, diarrhea, colitis, hemorrhoids, anal fissures, and Crohn's disease. It can also be consumed to promote regularity of the intestine. It is effective in weight loss diets and an ally in maintaining heart health, cholesterol levels, and diabetes. Here are the main health benefits of Psyllium Husk. 1. Improvement of intestinal function. Many times the intestine is not our priority, but when it doesn't work well, we feel upset, grumpy, anxious, uncomfortable, tired, etc. One of the main benefits of Psyllium Plantago is the aid in the improvement of intestinal transit, since it is a powerful source of natural fibers. Each 100 grams of it offer 80 grams of fiber, and when they come into action in the intestine they promote cleaning, eliminating toxins and impurities through the feces, without causing intestinal disorders. 2. Help in constipation. The intestine is a very sensitive organ that connects to the outside world every time we feed. A diet poor in vegetables, grains, and fruits, for example, can trigger a number of intestinal problems, including constipation. Consuming psyllium will help reduce constipation and prevent complications such as hemorrhoids and anal fissures, since its ability to absorb the water that passes through the intestine helps to soften the stool, facilitating the movement and normal flow of the intestine. 3. Relief for diarrhea problems. Even having a laxative effect, psyllium can help in diarrhea problems, since being a soluble fiber allows it to pass through the digestive system without being completely broken down or digested. By absorbing the liquids present in the intestine, it becomes a viscous, volume-forming compound, increasing the thickness of the stool and slowing its passage through the colon, consequently decreasing diarrhea. 4. Helps in the treatment of inflammatory bowel diseases. The symptoms of inflammatory bowel diseases are not always clear, and it is very common for the diagnosis to take years to arrive. Until then, there are many discomforts that compromise the quality of life of those who suffer with these problems. Once again, the change in diet appears as necessary, and that is where the most benefits of Psyllium Plantago arise, because when ingested in the right way and in the correct amount, it usually relieves the symptoms of diarrhea or constipation, providing an improvement in the problem caused by inflammation. It is important to highlight that for cases of chronic diseases, following the medical prescription in relation to the dosage and frequency is essential. 5. Helps in maintenance and weight reduction. Losing weight is not an easy task. It requires changes mainly in diet and physical activity. Introducing psyllium in the diet makes it an ally, since the fact of its fiber expanding in the stomach brings a greater feeling of satiety, helping to reduce excesses. For those with an increased appetite, that feeling of being full will help reduce the amount of food eaten at meals and can gradually establish a healthy relationship with food. 6. Controls blood sugar levels. Blood sugar levels require attention, especially for people with diabetes. Including fibers in the diet can maintain a proper glycemic balance mainly after meals, because they help reduce the speed with which carbohydrates are absorbed by the body, in addition to not being converted into sugar molecules. A fiber that produces a gel, such as psyllium, may be even more effective, since its digestion will be slower, and that process will also help regulate blood sugar levels. 7. Helps control cholesterol levels. Accompanying cholesterol levels is part of the routine of many people, and its alteration can cause innumerable damages to the organism. Keeping cholesterol in check is the consequence of a series of actions, but mainly of the choice of what we eat in our diet. 8. Improves heart health and blood pressure. Hypertension affects approximately 30% of the population and is a possible condition to be avoided when we adopt a healthier diet. A diet rich in soluble fibers, such as psyllium husk, is associated with lower triglyceride levels and a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. How does psyllium husks work? Psyllium husks are a concentrated source of dietary fiber, composed mostly of hemicellulose. They are not digested in the small intestine, but are partially broken down in the colon, where they act as a food source for friendly flora. Mostly, they act as a sponge in the intestinal tract, swelling as they absorb water, toxins and waste material. This forms a soft, bulky mass that sweeps out the colon. How to use? Ideally, the body of an adult needs 25 to 30 grams of fiber daily, being 25 for women and 30 grams for men. A tablespoon of psyllium in the powdered or bran version contains about 5 grams of fiber, and introducing it into the diet can help meet daily needs. It is recommended to start taking 1 serving per day and gradually increase so that the body can adapt. It can be consumed during the day, before main meals if the objective is to control appetite, and it can be mixed with prepared foods and even used as an ingredient in some recipes. Psyllium can be added to your diet in the following ways. 1. Mixing with liquids, add a tablespoon of psyllium to a glass of water, juice, coconut water, protein shakes, and fruit smoothies. 2. Add a tablespoon of psyllium to each cup of oatmeal tea. This will increase the amount of fiber present by 5 grams. 3. Psyllium is a popular ingredient to prepare some recipes, mainly because it does not contain gluten and lactose. How to take psyllium husk for weight loss. Psyllium is taken in a variety of forms. It is widely available at food stores and other natural stores as husk, powder, or in capsules. All of these forms of psyllium offer the same benefits. The primary differences in how to take psyllium husk for weight loss will be your preference. Capsules are a great way to consume psyllium without having to mix it into your food or beverages. Capsules are also easy to take with you, but they are also much more expensive than bulk psyllium husk. The bulk, often in small bags, forms of psyllium husk are great to keep around for adding into your favorite beverages or meals. Where to buy? Psyllium is easily found in natural product houses, drug stores, and specialty product sites. They are normally sold in the form of capsules, powder or bran. Side effects. Psyllium does not have many side effects. In general, its consumption is safe and well tolerated by the body. However, bloating can occur primarily at first, and people sensitive to fiber may experience allergic reactions, so it is important that psyllium is gradually introduced into your diet. It is also not recommended to take psyllium if you just ingest any medication, as it can interrupt absorption by the body. So you might have to wait for at least 3 hours. Psyllium is a healthy way to include more fibers in your diet, but always try to follow the consumption instructions and don't forget that psyllium absorbs liquid. So drinking plenty of water and staying hydrated throughout the day is essential. Conclusion. Psyllium husk can help with weight loss by taking care of the base of the problem. It can not only deal with obesity, but also diabetes and cholesterol. It is easily available and easy to incorporate into the diet. However, one must refrain from overuse as it may result in an allergic reaction or gastrointestinal trouble. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share with friends, leave a comment and also make sure to hit the subscribe button to be updated of future uploads. Thank you.